all these heroes and evil geniuses. Every hero in this game, it seems, is very squishy. Like, even Slark, yeah, he's very elusive, but he doesn't have very much age.
And Nightmare connects despite the pounce. There's a dual breath. Here comes pieliedie. If they can get a magic missile, they'll kill him. He's dead anyway. Just burns down, and pieliedie is yet to use charge. They'll know that it would have made much of a difference there.
He's got way more farm than he should, and it's not like he's just in, speaking of, they're actually doing Roshan, and it probably will fall here. Not enough retaliation here from Cloud9 to actually get this, although they are moving over there, but it's just a little bit too late.
There's going to be the ulti going off on the bottom of it. Zion, in the meantime, cleaned up from below. They may be able to take a pretty big win here. Arteezy's doing what work he can. He does have the Aegis, and Bone7 will end up dropping. They end up feeding the Aegis in the meantime. Universe is still caught inside of the pit, and Arteezy may just have to run, and that's exactly what he's going to do. PPD, by some miracle, despite being the one who was spotted the earliest, does manage to survive, and Arteezy makes it away. So they end up giving 2 away for 1. However, they did get the kill on Roshan, but they're going to get Peter. They got just enough vision of him from the creeps to charge him, and they get another kill. So well played by Cloud9. They got to Roshan too late to prevent. It could be on the way for him as well. And I really haven't felt too much influence from this Spirit Breaker. Maybe we'll see it now, as there's going to be the swap on Zai, using it to swap out pieliedie, who is trying to charge him. There's the Shadow Dance from EE, though, so finally getting some work done. In the meantime, Fear comes in. He's going to be able to finish off the Spirit Breaker. FATA making his way back across the mid line. And let's see, are they going to chase? No. They end up going 1 for 1. It could be a 2-fer if EG engages this correctly. They're going to loop around from behind. They're going to find out they have 2 targets and not 1. And Universe spots FATA. FATA immediately silences him. There's the Yules, though. And no Ice Path. And now here comes the Spirit Breaker, and there's going to be the ulti out from Bone7. In the meantime, Macrofire does go down. Caught FATA with the Ice Path as well. He's going to die to the Tornado. Behind that, Universe still in a lot of trouble, but Fear just pecking away at pieliedie with the Cold Snap active, and PPD there to finish him off with a Brain Sap. Bone7 did what he could, which was get off his ulti and spam out the wards.
There's a charge actually on the Fear.
There's going to be a coil spin, and the charge is going to be canceled. They're going to get him for free. Behind that, there's a battle going on down in the river. There's going to be a Fiend's Grip on the pieliedie. It is Slark who finishes off Fear's Invoker right at the end. Bone7 caught with a gust, and it doesn't matter. Oh, the Ice Path was so close. Fight there. Arteezy's now in the woods, but he's turning and now pecking down that Venomancer. He uses the mech, but isn't going to be enough. Arteezy trying to get right on that. He way too far forward, but the gust silences him out, and Fear still running him over. And that was really just kind of really strange. Like, that's the only phrase I really know how to use.
Nice, easy Poison Nova, but the pipe is going to nullify a lot of that. Here comes Fear as well. This is going to be a very, very free kill if he gets in the right position.
There's the Tornado. Not even going to have the EMP, just orchids him. Going to right-click him. Has to be conscious of the birds, though. And he's taking a little bit of damage, but PPD right there to help him clean up. There's going to be a charge on the Fear. And we'll see if they're going to allow this to complete or not. Nope, there's going to be a blink in from EternalEnvy, immediately trying to ghost walk, but brought down with the AoE. Now there's going to be a coil spin on PPD, who's now the charge target, and brought down. That's a gem on the ground as well, by the way. So a little bit of hubris from Fear and PPD.
Nooks and crannies, just because you can use the vision of the plague wards. And Owie almost has his axe now. Hasn't died yet. That was such a good play, by the way, too. That was really, really good. Charge bottom.
There it is. Arteezy the target, and gonna die. Gets a gust off, but it doesn't matter. Loses his Aegis. And looks like they want to make him pay again. There's Universe in the realm to try to help things out, but by his lonesome, there's going to be the ulti that does connect on Arteezy. They're going to get him anyway, and they may get Universe because of it. So Universe trying to help his buddy out, but getting no help from anyone else on the team. He's going to lay an Ice Path that everyone's going to have to maneuver around, but they are going to catch him. In fact, Bone7 spins the ult just to guarantee. Now Fear's going to come back in. Jakiro's definitely down. FATA going to be tossed up into the air. Bone7 trying the TP out. FATA's going to make it out to the side. There's going to be the Tornado that secures the kill on the Venomancer, but the rest should be able to make it back to safety. pieliedie disengaged a while ago, and FATA able to slide out. So once again, they're getting trades, but they're just killing the Veno. They need to get a lot more from that if you're going to give up Arteezy.
Like that.
Yep.
So that was a really nice heads up there from Universe. Oh, Envy is dead again. Easily dead. Oh my god.
And they're going to get pieliedie as well. Tier 2 at top. But still going to leave her a little susceptible to being stunned out. So for Fear, What do you think Fear's going for? Hex here? He's picked up his ultimate orb already.
Oh, they spotted out Owie, though. He could be in some trouble. He tries to TP out. Do they have another additional stun? Doesn't matter because Arteezy hits like a truck. Hits for over 330 damage. And Envy dies again. Another charge coming on to Fear. Do they have enough to get him? I think they do.
Yep, I believe so. And there's the ulti. Just to make sure. So like you said, they got AUI. I was actually watching the Fear gank instead. Got him right in range.
And the Vengeance Aura. And the Alacrity.
Oh my god. Down goes tier 3, and as soon as I say it, down goes the Rax. We're going to have E come in. He better hope he stays alive. There's going to be a nice ulti from Bone7, though. Caught most of the team. Fear's going to be the one to charge. Universal Ace and Ice Path that got 2. Got Bone7 and EternalEnvy, and now he's hexed out again. They will bring him down off the back of that, and EG with a triple kill on Arteezy. Looks like they just blew this game wide open. Arteezy with that Aegis has no problem feeding. They're going to get at least another Rax. That was a buyback from Envy, and PPD not even going to die here. Ice Path to follow, a die back for EternalEnvy. That will make him. 5 position EternalEnvy is real life. And they're going to GG it, of course. And doesn't like the way this feels. So EG. In a game that looked like it could have swung in just about any direction if a few things had gone right for Cloud9. Instead, they blow the game wide open. Tell you what, kiddos. Binge, Drow, Helmet of Dominator, not bad. Go do it in your pub games.
The damage was real. Let's just say that much. I mean, I started to notice it finally when Fear was up there, and I was like, he had like